And I just wanted to do this video because I think this was like one of the best episodes so far. I wanted to do a review on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And let me mention, I may be doing some more. And my Basketball Wives is coming back on February the 9th. But anywho, this is about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So while I'm talking about it, y'all don't judge my bottle. I got a little bit of wine left. And I just wanted to tell y'all this is so good. It's the Fruscato Barefoot Blueberry. If you don't, I mean, it ain't too much of a difference. I just want to try it. But if you ain't got them Stella Rosa dimes, or if Stella Rosa ain't in the store that you're going to, like I went to Jewel to get Stella Rosa Blueberry. But this was all that I saw. There was blueberry. So I'm like, let me try it. And this is fine. Like, it's a strong #2. Like, for real. It is delicious. It say on here deliciously sweet. The alcohol content on here, because I'm a love. Let's see. Say it on here. According. I don't see it on here. Oh, it only says 7.5%. Well, I never got tipsy off of it, but it's definitely good, I have to admit. So, Real Housewives of Atlanta, this is the episode where Kenya is trying to redeem herself for almost messing up Cynthia's so-called proposal from Mike White. I also got him in Mike Will made it. I don't know why, like every time I be saying the same thing in my head, but Mr. Mike himself, when she almost messed up their whole proposal. So yeah, she's trying to redeem herself. Now, maybe I'm weird, but I found it very weird that she kept saying she wanted to throw Cynthia an engagement party instead of Cynthia and Mike. Like, usually a couple throw their own engagement party. But okay. I was very confused with that. And then she just kept saying Cynthia, like, Mike is not marrying her. I was so confused. So I know you wanted to redeem yourself for Cynthia, but you also almost messed up Mike's moment. So I feel like she should have been saying Cynthia and Mike, like, I want to do this. I felt like she even could have gave Mike a heads up and said, like, I want to do this for y'all. I'm sorry I almost messed up your proposal. That wasn't my intent, but I'm a different kind of person, so maybe I'm the weird one. I don't know. So on the last episode, we know that she had asked Candy to ask everybody because Kenya know nobody messing with her. Kenya already know. So on this episode, you know, you see Candy, and Todd and Ace, they getting ready for Riley to leave, and Riley's acting like she don't know what a sponge is, and I'm kind of confused by that because I didn't start doing chores until I was at least 14 or 15. Like, my mama didn't make us do nothing. Like, when I say we didn't wash, we didn't iron our own clothes, we didn't do nothing. My mom and my daddy did everything for us. And I think it was kind of like a gift and a curse. But to not know what, like, a sponge is for, like, I could kind of get it if it was like back in my day, because we didn't use sponges like that. We used dish towels. You had your rags for your bathroom. You had certain things that you cleaned up with. But now everybody uses a sponge for everything. Like, so that was confusing. I was just like, well, okay, is she, I don't know, maybe it was the humor. I think it could have been her being funny. I don't know. To each their own. I just feel like to see Riley with this nose job is weird, because I'm so used to how her face looked and her coming into her own. But I guess, like, when you don't like something about yourself in this day and time, if you got the money, change it. But yeah, Riley, I don't know. I felt like that's a decision that she should have made at like 21, 22. I think it could have been done that late. But I mean, I know she got access to money, so she probably would have did it. Told her mama she wanted something else and still would have got it done. And maybe, Candy just wanted to be a supportive mom. But I just feel like she looks older. Like Riley, like a lot of kids that's on TV, they already looked older than what they was because of their height, the way the camera had them looking, sometimes the way they wear their hair, So it was like, it was crazy. Like, she just now going to college sounds so weird. Like, but anyways, y'all, let me go ahead and get off that. But then, you go to the scene where you got old girl, what's her name? Cynthia and Latoya Forever and all them, they at the lingerie spot, and I don't remember being able to try on a whole lingerie outfit. I do remember, like, when you go to Victoria's Secret and certain stores, they will, like, measure your bust and let you try on the bras. Now, during COVID, I doubt if that's happening. But the whole set, no. Now, it was a time when you could try on the whole swimsuit. I don't even know if that's really the case. But I know, like, with COVID, a lot of stuff has changed. So I'm not even thinking about COVID times. I'm just thinking about the last time I bought the swimsuit. But I usually order offline. But still. They in there doing their thing, talking and all this. And then Latoya busts out a photo with Kenya sends her. Okay, now, I'm starting to think this is, like, really weird. It's been plenty of beautiful women that's been on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and now all of a sudden, Ken got a crush on a girl. Like, she's never, ever said she liked women. She's never, ever, like, it's just weird to me. But now, after you get a husband, and you and your husband ain't really working out, now you want to go to the bisexual train or the curious girl train. Like, I don't know. Like, I've never ever got that from Kenya. So it's just weird to me for her and Latoya to keep this little back and forth that they're having. But whatever. So it looks like Cynthia's kind of annoyed back of her and Latoya. Which, I'm not shocked because Cynthia is still the same woman that had Nene sign a friendship contract. See how that went. I'm just saying. So, I feel like, oh my God, that wine is so good to me. But I really feel like Cynthia kind of looking like what in the hell? So, they all trying on their little lingerie and they kind of talking about different things. Talking about, what's going to happen and the party and different things of that nature, and they like having their little girl time or whatever. We all need that. So then, now you get to the part of the episode where it's Portia, her mom, and her sister Lauren. Am I the only one that didn't know that Lauren and Portia had different mothers? Hello? When that girl was sitting there and they was talking and her mom looking like she was like reliving some of her trauma from a man. Lord, do we have trauma from men? But she was looking all sad and stuff and they was talking and Portia was basically trying to explain like her relationship with Dennis and how she wanted Perla to have better. Which I can understand. You want your child to have a 2-parent household, and then she was like saying stuff about Dennis, which a lot of us already knew, like, while you were here. I don't think Portia was ever in love with Dennis. I don't think Portia, if Dennis was a regular smuggler guy and Portia was still a regular girl and she didn't have no status, I don't even see her ever talking to Dennis. Dennis could live up the block, living his best life, had a regular 9 to 5, doing what he had to do. It's like some pinching me. Doing what he, oh, that's that tag, sorry. Doing what he had to do in life, being a productive citizen. And she would have looked right past him. Like, nothing in my body says that Portia wanted to be with Dennis for Dennis. I think she wanted her baby, as all women do. I think a lot of women who want children, and they dream of this little fairy tale thing that's supposed to happen, which can happen, but we want it to happen in our time. I think we all kind of have that rush or that desperateness to us where we feel like, well, this person seemed like even if we don't make it, he'll be a good father, or so I think she looked at Dennis as a good person to have a child with. I think she really wanted her baby. But like Dennis, I don't think she really wanted Dennis. And sometimes I like Dennis really want Portia. Like it looked like it could have been an arrangement to a certain extent. I could definitely be wrong, but I don't know. It's like when you love somebody and when you care about somebody, it's a look in your eyes. It's a type of aura that y'all have. And to me, they just don't have that. Like, it's just certain things that people, I just feel like they together, or they are trying to tolerate each other. And that's one thing that I really don't ever want to be in a situation where I just tolerate somebody or they just tolerate me and I really like them, or vice versa. Like, I just can't be in a tolerate situation, because not for marriage. And definitely not at my age. I'm 36. I'm like almost 40. So tolerating somebody is definitely not it. But Portia was kind of like, Lauren was saying how, because Lauren grew up with her father in the house, and Portia would go visit. And so she was basically saying like, how was your relationship? Asking Lauren how was her relationship, and Lauren was telling her like she got kisses from their daddy and she remember him going out to work and this. And Portia like, you got that every morning? And she like, yeah. And Portia looked very sad. And it's hard. That's why I really don't like to see kids made in multiple households. Like, I wish men would get that. I wish men would understand that even in one household, like, it's hard to give your kids the same amount of love. Like, you could have 4 children, and all 4 children can grow up feeling like their parents didn't love them the same. Their parents didn't do for them the same. And you could think wholeheartedly that you gave your kids everything, every last one of them. You could even know their needs for what they want and what they need. Like, this one need attention, this one need affection, this one need a kick in their behind, tough love. And every child still got a different story. So I hate when you have to see people speak on how they felt about not having their dad in their home than the other child. And you could be close to your sibling and be like, yeah, daddy was there. We went here, he went to my games, he did this, he did that. And you just be sitting there like, why you couldn't go to my games? And why you couldn't do this? Or it's hard. So it just be so confusing, like with the futures and stuff. Like, you got 8 and 9 kids. Like, you can't possibly support all these kids but financially. And children need more than that. They're little adults. Like, they need affection, they need love, they need to know that you care. Money ain't always gonna get the bag. And I mean that. Money is not always gonna have these kids feeling that they got high self-esteem, that they this and that. Look at Reginae. Her daddy, she loved her daddy, but she also said her daddy ain't really been there for her. He's not emotionally there and all of that. And look who she's back with. Like, kids need their parents. And he had the time because Reginae was his only child for a long time. He was trying to build his life and wanted to be rich. Give the kid what he never had, I guess. And she's going through her growing pains. Like, it's hard. Like, children pick up on everything. But anyways, that's another topic. But yeah, y'all, like, I didn't know that Lauren and Portia had different parents. Like, I thought Portia's mom was Lauren's mom. And I can appreciate the relationship between them because it's absolutely beautiful. Like, her mom treat Lauren just like she treat Portia. Like, at least on camera, that's what it looked like. So it's a beautiful thing. So now it's making me wonder, because I remember it was a time back, which I don't really hear Portia say much about her brother anymore. So I'm like, was that her real brother? But she was also, she used to always talk, like, when she first had moved in the house that she's in now, she was talking about her brother helping her and all that stuff. But, you know, you really don't hear. So now I'm like, is that your mama? Like, So, everybody's getting ready basically for the dinner. Rowley is getting ready to leave. She's getting ready to go ahead and head on up out of there. Kenya's still salty about Portia, which is just crazy to me because number one, you was already throwing shade. Number two, after you throwing shade, you had already said your little thing about her always getting arrested and this and that. Like, even your friends still think you should have went. Candy was saying, yeah, perfect that you not go. Like, so I'm just so confused by how all of a sudden she just want to go. Like, sis, go where? But, okay. So, yeah. She still, like, got on her little salty stuff, and she wanted everybody to be there on time and stuff, and the atmosphere, because she was at the little venue, and it was actually a pretty atmosphere that that lady had set up. It was really nice, and it had like chill with the what is it called, pounds hashtag or whatever, pounds and hashtag chill. It was so cute. Like, but the ice sculpture was melting, and it was like an all white attire event, and the person, whoever set that up, the lady, the people who got that all together, they did that. So yes, everybody is definitely getting ready. Like I said, the atmosphere was beautiful, so everybody is getting ready. You see Candy and Ty getting ready, and I think, even though I know people always say that Ty is like, they used to be like Ty was a opportunity and all that. I think Ty and Candy are such a cute couple. I think they genuinely, they seem like they really have a love for each other, a genuine love. Like, the way that they look at each other, the way that they kind of play around. When it's like when they good, they good. When they bad, they bad. But, you know, they was getting ready and looking nice and all that. And Kenya wanted everybody to be on time and that. And, you know, Kenya's still throwing her little shade, and she had little stuff to say. And, you know, she talking to people, whatever. And then you send a text message like, everybody thinks Joe Biden gonna be there because of what Shamia said. So Cynthia and them get ready, and Cynthia and them getting the car, they on their way. And her and Mike want to see Joe Biden soon. They don't even, you know, they don't know that this is about them. So Kenya is in there, and she's talking to the lady who did the venue. Y'all look. It's pretty much gone. But she's talking to the lady that did, you know, they having that conversation. She's like, it's cold, right? Everything is this and that, but the ice sculpture was melting. And she got on white, like I said, it's an all white affair. And I think, honestly, everybody that showed up looked nice. Tanya, I think it was her hairstyle choice. I think she could have did a natural hairstyle, but it should have been like big. And like one side pinned to the side and the other side just falling. Like, I think it would have just, her dress, because y'all know Tanya can dress already, and she had that pretty red lip. So I just think like her hairstyle choice was like her only downfall of her outfit. But I think everybody all together as a collective, I think they did good. Kudos to them for all white. Like, everybody looked beautiful. So Tanya was the first person to make it to the venue. And how awkward. She's the first person there. She's there talking to Kenya, the monster, just trying to make small talk, you know, and Tanya being herself kind of throws it out there like, oh, is this your way of? Because she's telling her what this really is. She sees the stuff and stuff. And I just love Tanya's personality. I just think, like, I love somebody who has like a upbeat personality and they can try to find like the good in everything. I don't have that personality. I'm a cool personality. I can adapt to a lot of things, but it's just like she just want to have fun all the time, and it's a beautiful thing to have somebody like that around you. Even though you know she got her probably her heartaches and pains, but she always displays such positivity, such teamwork, such great energy. Like Tanya has this burst of energy around her. It seems like if you down, if you a regular person, like let's say if you're just not evil like a Kenya, but you like a regular spirit, and you just you could be down, but her energy around you will bring you back up. Like she just said, she's like that ball of energy, and she kind of throws it at Tanya. I mean, not Tanya, Kenya. Like, oh, so is this your way? Like, basically, is this your way of making up to what you almost sabotaged for Cynthia? She, you know, like, so then Candy came in next. So as everybody coming in, Cynthia and Mike are on their way. They're not being late, which I feel like when you're throwing something for somebody else, you have to tell people that you know it's going to be late the wrong time. If it started at 8, tell the people that's going to be late to start at 7. So by 7:30ish, they'll be there. 8 o'clock is on time, and you tell the person who is for to come at 8. So that way, but I guess it would have thrown it off some. She would have told Cynthia to come at 8 for the simple fact of Cynthia wasn't supposed to know that it was about them. So I guess that kind of would have put a little wrench in the plan. But sometimes you have to tell people, or I would have just sent everybody a message separately, like, come at this time, come at this time, come at this time. But you know, somebody probably would have been like, did they tell you to come at 8? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But Cynthia and Mike was the third guest. They're supposed to be the guest. They're the guest of honor. Everybody else late. How? I know how, because nobody told them that it was really for Cynthia. So they would have been told. And I feel like that should have been. I feel like Candy could have sent a text to everybody else like, this is really for Cynthia. We want to do something special for her. So, you know, like, I'm like, but Kenya gave Candy all of the responsibility. So, Kenya didn't think that out like she should have. So, anywho, Cynthia and Mike walk in, y'all. They walk in. La, 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 la. Like they in Lover's Lane or something. They really want to see Joe Biden. They walk in. They don't see the hashtag chill. They don't see nothing. They just walking in like, where's Joe Biden? Where's everybody at? Like they just looking. And Candy like, so y'all don't see that y'all don't see that big, go out there and look again. And so they come back and they look, and you see the happiness in not only Cynthia but Mike's face. Like, I really think Mike is a good match for Cynthia. I wasn't quite sure in the beginning, but I like their relationship, and I like, it's like he's sincere about things, like even like with her friendships and stuff. So when he walked out and he came in, you just see the smile like, oh my God, thank y'all. You know, like he was shocked, and it was really a nice thing or whatever to see like that type of emotion from a guy. And they were so shocked, like, oh my God. Or they seemed so shocked because, you know, reality TV is scripted at times. So it was like really nice. And then everybody started rolling in. The Marlos, Drew Sidora wasn't there though. Drew Sidora, her husband still was going through what they were going through because her husband's father had passed. So Drew wasn't there. Her husband was not there or whatever. But people started rolling in. The girl Fallon came, which is Portia's friend. She ain't come with Portia. Latoya came like 2 hours later. Yeah, because I think she was the last one. Yeah, she came 2 hours late. And Portia showed up with a pretty big orange Peggy Bundy hair on her head, baby, with her white dress on. Now, one thing I can say about Portia, she gonna serve a dress. Usually she serve a look. I don't really like colored wigs like that. Not really on her. I think sometimes you need like the ombre color. Like, I'm not, because I think Portia look cute with certain colors. I do. Like, I think we should do like more of an ombre and different things. But that wig was like really big. And it was curly, like had the thick curls. It was a pretty wig. And don't get me wrong, she wasn't bad looking in it, but I just feel like it threw off her white. It didn't make her white look as pretty as that dress was. Like, Portia, she can serve a look. Look at that Cynthia wedding. She can serve a look, baby. But and she walked in and she was looking for Joe Biden. Lord, why Shamia said Shamia wasn't there though? But she was looking for Joe Biden herself. So I don't remember seeing Shamia there. No, I don't remember. I don't remember seeing her there. But yeah, Portia come in. They all talking. Kenya mad. This is Kenya. Yeah, making this long, drawn out, boring, slow, melancholy. Like, it's nothing that's vibrant about this speech. It's just really dry and really her. It's her personality that's just coming right through. And Portia come in, it was like the worst day ever when Portia came in, right? Now, that's how you be doing to be TV be scripted. Because Portia just so happened to walk in as soon as Ken decides to make a speech. So she comes in and people asking her questions like, you know, they talking to her, she talking back. Kenya. Like, Kenya was so mad. It was just like being in high school and the girl who is like, you're popular and she popular, but maybe you on a cheerleading team, she on a pom-pom team, or she just like, you like, oh my God, it was a lot. Like, her whole rolling of her eyes and her face was hilarious, y'all. But when she getting her little thing, how rude, the one person, and like, she was so angry. She was so in her feelings about not being able to go to Portia's little celebration for being Portia King. I'm like, girl, get a life. Get over it. Like, you didn't even want to be that. Like, that's the one thing that I don't get with people. So you mad because you got invited to be uninvited? Are you mad before okay, what is your real reason for being mad? Are you mad because you got invited and now you was uninvited and you wanted to cause havoc because you didn't even want to go? Or are you mad because you really wanted to go and you feel like you shouldn't have been? Like, what is your reasoning? Because you didn't even want to go. You wasn't even supportive of the movement that she so-called was doing. I'm not going to say so-called, but it's just like, it's weird when cameras be everywhere. It kind of make you kind of question what is happening. But, you know, whatever. That's, I guess, the day and times that we live in. But I'm just like, Lauren uninvited you, honey. Like, get a life. Like, seriously, like, you're mad for what, Kenya? Like, Kenya, stop acting Brooklyn's age, G. Act your age, like, for real. Like, stop acting your child age, because you're not even her real friend. Like, let's be real. Like, y'all not friends. Y'all barely associates. So, I would have been thoroughly happy. Like, oh, I ain't gotta come. Thank you. Like, sis, please, you just like misery. Like, she's such a miserable soul. So she get through her little speech and everybody sitting at the table. You also see like a little interaction before the end, because Candy did sing a little bit, and y'all leave Candy singing along. She can't. I love me some Candy, so I be trying my best not to say much or whatever about her negative. But right is right, is wrong is wrong. Like, I didn't like the Candy that was bringing everybody to bones like she was Sheree. Hope that Candy is long and gone. But everybody be talking about her singing, calling her the GOAT. And we know GOAT don't stand for Grace of All. I'm sorry. But you seen everybody at the table and they was talking. Then Latoya forever. Well, she ain't Latoya forever no more. She's just Latoya on there. She pulls out the picture of Kenya. Ma'am, Kenya's naked on that picture. It's husbands at this table. Why would you do that? Read the room. Read the room. Please read the room. Mike and Ty is literally sitting in between everything. Like, why do you think they want to see Ken? Like, even though they could watch this episode and see her, they didn't need to see that. I was just so confused. Sometimes I just be like, what be happening? So she like, yeah, this is my screensaver. And I'm just like, yo, who? Let me tell you some. I got a lot of screens savers in my phone. And they usually be of me. They usually be of like biblical stuff, or they have even been a celebrity man. Like when I used to have the biggest crush on Lance Gross. Lance Gross was once my screensaver. I think that's the only man besides Kobe Bryant that I've ever had as a screensaver. I'm not putting nobody naked body as my screensaver. Why? What does that do? What? I'm like, she got to be playing. This got to be a joke. This cannot be real life. She like, yeah, a body that's a work of art. Yeah, a nice banging body. And then Marlo with the shade. So you gonna get your booty done soon? And Kenya, Marlo, shut up. Who says that? She was like, she said that you had a nice behind, so I'm asking her, does she want to get her booty done too? I'm like, Marlo is a fool. Like, she just throws it in like they having a regular conversation. So you gonna get your booty? Like, it with no type of, Marlo is a fool. So then Kenya say something to the extent of, no, maybe she just want to eat my egg, Marlo. Again, Todd and Mike is at the table. Todd and Mike. 2 other people husbands. This is not just no girls night. 2 husbands is at this table, y'all. 2 husbands. Like, oh my gosh, I would never understand these people. And Todd looked bored and Mike looked over like, so who winning? I would have been right with the men. Yeah, who winning? So Candy tried to quiet down the situation. And then here comes the situation with Portia. Portia, did you like the gift that I got your daughter, Kenya? Portia like, yes, thank you. It was very nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, it would have been better if I could give it in person. How much do you want to ruin a night that you're supposed to be rectifying, Kenya? How much drama do you want in one night? Like, you're supposed to be having this dinner for your best friend to say you're sorry in so many ways for almost ruining her proposal. But yet and still, you are causing so much friction and drama amongst the group. And Portia like, girl, well, thank you. She was like, well, Lauren don't know. We don't know where we at. So I understand why, like, basically, I know my sister didn't invite you. She's like, shut up. Or whatever. Like, stop making it seem as though it's a big deal. Like, it is what it is. It happened. It happened. Okay? And she was like, nobody really knows where we at. So, she was like, yeah, but it would have just been nice. And I'm just like, oh, Father. Like, what is wrong with this girl? Like, she is such a fool, like a miserable fool. Like, you cannot argue with Kenya or anything. It's like, arguing with Kenya is pointless. Number one, she's an idiot and she's going to continue to be one. She never knows how to just shut up and how to just be a team player. Portia is not the reason. Even if Portia told Lauren to uninvite you, let's say she did, why do you care? The gift was for your daughter, her daughter. That wasn't her daughter party. That wasn't like you was invited to a kid's party. They told you, nope, you can't come. But my baby, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand, like, if your child was older and Brooklyn wanted to go and it was Pilar's party. No! Get the hell on, Kenya. You're losing it, man. You just want drama. So everybody basically was having like a good night. We saw Portia and Candy singing together like this was a play or something that they did some years ago. It ended up being a great night for everybody, despite Kenya trying to ruin it. And then you go to the last scene where Riley is actually getting ready for college and getting driven on up out of there. And poor little Ace, little AC Pooh, he's such an adorable kid. He was like, Candy say, Ace, what you doing? Where you going? I'm going with Riley. No, you're not. You're going with me. Little baby, I want to go with Riley. Like, he lost it. Like, that is his. As quiet as kept, like, Ace know Candy is his mama, but you always know who you've been with. And like she said, Riley is a second mom. Like, Riley has done everything for Ace, and they like two peas in a pod. He loved his big sister or whatever, and he was like, I don't want to be. Like, he was just crying. I was just like, oh no, poor baby. And he was just like, well, can I just go give her gloves? Because she doesn't like dirty stuff. And he was just so adorable. Didn't like the confessional. It's like, are you going to miss Riley? And he basically was saying, yeah. He was like, I like when Riley plays with me. Because Candy asked, like, what do you like? He was like, and when she plays with me, he said it twice. It was like so cute. And, they was getting ready. And she was getting her stuff. And you seen them, like, basically tell her, hey, farewell. We know we gonna see you again, daughter, but, have a great journey in your college life and be great. But, with this pandemic, we don't really know what happened afterwards. When do Riley come back home? Do she stay out there? Or how does it go? But, yeah, this episode, by far, I give it about an 8.5. I think it was good. I really do. I think it had all the elements of a good episode. It had fun. It had like the little catfights that they had. It had like everything going for it. So I really enjoyed it. And it showed pretty much everybody like in it. Everybody got their chance to be in there. Except for, like I said, Drew wasn't able to be at like the dinner and stuff because she was basically helping her husband with his grieving period with his father, which is a sad situation. You never want to see nobody lose their parent. So yeah, that's heartbreaking. But the episode itself, I think the season is about to start getting a little cracking, hopefully. But like I said, I'll be back, y'all, with a review for next Sunday. And I'm coming with my reviews for Basketball Wives, baby. And then March, Married to Medicine coming back. Your girl is going to be out here. And it's not going to be on no regular Sunday. Starting off, I think they're going to be having it. I don't think they're going to have it on Sundays. I'm not sure. I think they're going to have to do it throughout the week. And that's fine with me because I need some TV throughout the week, okay? But I really, 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 I am so happy that even though during this pandemic, people are still able to do what they love. Because I know the women are Married to Medicine and the Basketball Wives and Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, I know they need their check because that's their job soon. But, sometimes I tell my coworker, you miss your regular routine. I didn't miss my job. Going there every day, no. But like seeing the people that I like at my job, that I had fun with, and we always was doing something. Like if we was doing something after work, we was like celebrating each other's birthday, or it's so different. So to see that they were actually able to do and get like they shooting and all of this together and making our entertainment, because we living for this, I'm here for it. I'm really here for it. And luckily nobody has got sick. Nobody has been in a bad situation with them filming and stuff. So I think Shamia and Portia had COVID. Portia didn't never come out and say it, but sis, whatever. But y'all, pick this up. Pick this wine up. Get y'all some of this. For real. Cause baby, when I tell y'all this is good, I wish I done had this for almost, I think I had this since New Year's Eve. I had bought it on New Year's Eve. And I'm not like a big drinker like that. I can drink, especially like wine and stuff, but this is good as heck. Or should I say hell? This is so good. So I think y'all should try this. Thank me later. If y'all, Stella Rosa Blueberry is fast too, but I'm telling y'all, this is a close second. Like, Stella is in the lead, but that lead so slim, baby. When I say that lead is so slim, this is absolutely amazing. I'm loving it. I'm gonna give me some more of this. Barefoot doing anything with these Fruscatos. So yeah, but I thank y'all for tuning in to my little review. I know it's probably long, but thank y'all for tuning in to it. I appreciate you guys, and I thank you. And I just want to say, whatever time you watching this, enjoy your day, your night. Have a blessed one. Peace. Like, share, subscribe, and comment, and tell your friends about my channel. Bring them on through. Like I told y'all, we gonna have a lot that we doing here. We gonna have a lot. So go ahead and bring them on through. I love to see new subscribers, comments. I love to comment back and talk. Like, come on through, y'all. So peace, love, and blessings to y'all. Have a good one.